come on. It's a better story than that.
No,
we've talked.
That's all we get?
Okay, here we go. Here we
Okay,
go.
go.
We will get back to it all. But this is good stuff. I know when we're tapped into good stuff. This is good.
Yeah, it is good stuff.
Jake. So I mean, it should be said, Jake and Joe, like growing up, like younger brothers to me. Like just the way that you guys were such a tight knit group of friends with my younger brother. That and like even as now we're just all fully grown adults, there's like a little bit of a touch of like that, just like being always part of our dynamic a little bit. Look, I'm not trying to big bruh you, but there's it's love. And I want to acknowledge it on this pod that like there is a way in which like those types of connections are really meaningful. And even though we're not in touch the way that we used to be growing up, like there's only so many people that you have those kinds of connections with. And so like, it's cool to be doing this with you guys. And I'm glad that you guys are doing this. But yeah, so a story that I feel like has been told and retold, at least in the Daveron house, because we just thought it was just so chef's kiss. Jake, who has, as he was saying, a little bit more of a pressure cooker type energy from his manager dad, who's like coaching third base. Jake, I think, he strikes out looking, I think, on, maybe a 3-2 count. Maybe the bases were loaded. Maybe it's become hyperbole over the years. I don't know. We'll never know. But he strikes out, called third strike, without even before anything has happened, anticipating the mire of his father. He just turns to his dad at third base, flips him the bird, and leaves the field in full uniform. Just gone. His family is like calling around, asking if anybody's seen Jake, heard from him. He's like 10 or 9. I want to say like
11.
11? No. Anyway, this is some wild shit. This is some shit that only would happen in the 90s or 80s or whatever it was. This is not going down like this anymore. But he just walks off into the, El Cerrito streets and then in like making their rounds of places Jake might be found, they end up just finding him at Blockbuster Video on San Pablo Ave in full uniform, just browsing videos, just trying to just process the world and make sense of his little life.